Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. Hail to the commanders. Hail big bones. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies. Oh, when you're hot, you're hot. Yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas. Oh, when you're hot, you're hot. Yeah. When you're not, you're not. Through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Washington Commanders. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Ric Flair.
Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. He's got this to Williams, complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Detroit! Jameson Williams with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon.
That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but the ball did hit in the landing zone. This will come out to the 20.
Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First play of the drive, a first down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Play action, now it's Daniels.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. On a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Throwing now is Daniels.
That's Samuel, caught left side. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
And now they're audible to something else.
19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Buffalo 18. Go.
And they go play action. Daniels. That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line.
19 Tigers. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70.
At the 41-yard line.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
To throw is Daniels.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Right here. It's coming. Double up.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Joey Sly on for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now a stoppage here for an injured player, and it's David Montgomery who is struggling a bit. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. In motion, the tight end.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You better also just sit back. Dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
someone sharp in this game. Made a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back. He's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
These two teams all tied after one.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a first and 10.
Hold on. Check. Here we go.
Throwing again is gone. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Gibbs straight ahead. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. These guys running back out of the backfield. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal. That's right.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Yes, sir.
Out of the gun, gone. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy.
And it'll be intercepted. Put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
60 Bison.
Here's Daniels. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That is into the end zone for the Washington touchdown. From 6 yards away.
And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. some strong running.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 47. Back to throw. Goff.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jamison Williams
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down the field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it.
70 Rangers, Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 60.
Now they'll shift things around.
Trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready.
To the air goes Daniels.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready. Lightning 18. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. 79 Bronco. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
Warriors, 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Daniels. Open man here is Benson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles. Left wing 19. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Buffalo 18. Go.
Daniels looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Cougar 19. 19. Cub 19. Cub 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18, Chap 60, Chap 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Slide for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now Goff. And that is incomplete.
They took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Now Goff. It's Williams on the catch. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Get your money down. I put money down. I'm not a bus. All my people now. Oh, what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to us, shut it down.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Now they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Now a 3rd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Cowboys. Drop 60, drop 60. Panther 11, Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
7 Pirates, Panther 60, Panther 60.
At the 38-yard line.
Dragon 60, 60 Bobcats. Here we go, 18 Pioneer, Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now off to the races down the right side. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why it came right up.
And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Lions 24, Commanders 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, you got to think the number one goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
70 Timberwolves.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Looking for the crossing receiver. He's got him. It's Samuel. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Washington first down.
Panther 60. Panther 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On first down, it's Krosky Moore.
And he stopped immediately there.
DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
65 Panther 11. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready,
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Come 19.
Daniels going to throw for it.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Krosky Barrett going to try and push his way in.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Try to get 1 more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel
From 8 yards out.
And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd Nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Gibbs. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game dialed up.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Now it's gone. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. Gone. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Deron Payne. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
20, super. Value 3. Whirl it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
To throw is Daniels. This one swung out here to Jones.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Washington
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
Here's Daniels. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, let's go.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
Ready.
They'll go with Jones. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And can they take it? Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Cowboy 80. Shot alert. Shot alert. Ready.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
70, 60 Bobcats. Cougar 19. $60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check out.
And he will have a Commanders first down, and that should just about do it.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone say, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go trap. Go trap.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready. Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Down the left sideline.
And all the way down to the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check. Hurt. Ready.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Viking 18.
for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw, gone.
Pass caught, it's Williams.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Washington,
they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move